900 subscribers. Oh, hell yeah. Random Wednesday on a random Wednesday. I'm not about to block this shot. This is the BMW M4 Competition LCI. And how gorgeous is this vehicle now? The one we have in front of us right now is a 2021 model. But let's go back to before 2021. Let's take it back a good 7 years ago when BMW initially initiated the M4 range. Coming off the back of your 3 Series coupes and convertibles, BMW decided to spin off the coupe and convertible models and create the 4 Series range. That was 2014. This that we have in front of us is what it looks like in 2021. And how special is this thing? Under the hood, 6-cylinder twin turbocharged engine. We know how BMW does with the straight 6 engines, right? 375 kilowatts of power, 650 Newton meters of torque. This thing is a beast. I mean, look at those rims. Front tires, 19-inch 275 section rubber. The rear ones are 285 20-inch rubber. These things are serious. Neat styling cues that are carried over on this vehicle. Take a look at the mirror housing. We've got that gorgeous carbon fiber finishing on it. The roof is made out of carbon fiber too, and even the vents in the front bumper are lined in carbon fiber. Going all the way through to the back with that lip on the rear boot, carbon fiber all the way. All that weight saving to create a vehicle that does a 0 to 100 time of 3.9 seconds, top speed limited to 250 kilometers an hour. This is not your grandmother's BMW. This is an M4 Competition. Let's take a closer look at this thing and exactly what it does. In fact, this is our 900 subscriber special. So let's take a look at it inside and take this baby for a spin. Welcome to the interior of, not the one we're about to drive. This is the 2025 BMW M4 Competition LCI. Now remember, LCI of BMW stands for Life Cycle Impulse, which means it's the facelift. This is the latest model, and we thought before we take the 2021 out for a drive, let's just point out a few differences that we see in this car versus the older one. The most obvious of the differences in the interior is you've got this single housing for both of your screens, both for the driver instrument cluster and for your infotainment system. Also, a dead giveaway is your flat bottom steering wheel. That is just such a pleasure to grip. The stitching on this car, the finishes in it, it is a BMW M4. It is what you would expect. In fact, even the vent controls are a little bit different compared to the ones in the pre-LCI model. So we know when BMW does a facelift, they do not only a cosmetic facelift inside, but even outside, and it also comes with a power advantage. Let's take a look at some of the changes that they've implemented to the outside of this vehicle. Let's come to the exterior of this vehicle and the changes between this LCI model and the pre-LCI model. Let's take a look at some of the things like the redesigned front bumper. Now, this redesigned front bumper has been optimized for literally better airflow. Now, interestingly, you'll notice that we have these honeycomb grills that are in the bottom air dam section of the bumper, and this is also just to allow that air to flow in. Now, in the pre-LCI, we have the carbon fiber lining on these intakes, but that's because it's got the exterior carbon package. This one doesn't, and you'll see some of the differences that come with that. Moving up to the lights, we've also got BMW LED headlights and not the laser lights that we had on the pre-LCI model. But we still have those blue accents on the side of it, really showing you that these are some high-performance LED lights that are here. Stepping up to what is the heart of the beast, we have the same straight six 3-liter twin turbocharged engine, but this time the power has been upped to 390 kilowatts of power with the same 650 Newton meters of torque. Still a beast at heart. Moving back, you see again the difference between the exterior carbon package and one that doesn't have. This one does not have the exterior carbon package, so your mirrors are covered in this gorgeous gloss black that we see here. Still full mirror package. You see it with the indicator lens in it. You see the camera for the 360-degree camera system and the blind spot detector on the mirror too. What this car does have in carbon, the same as the pre-LCI, is the roof. The roof on this vehicle is in carbon fiber, looking absolutely clean right there. Obviously designed to cut down on the weight of this vehicle. This is a performance car after all. Taking a look at the wheels and the rims, the design exactly the same, even the size is the same, 275 3519s at the front and 285 3020s at the back. Some chunky tires. These are Pirelli P0s that this one is sitting on. Definitely made for that ultimate performance. Also, we saw on the pre-LCI with the carbon package on the outside, we have the carbon boot spoiler. This one does not come with that because it doesn't have that ticked on the spec sheet. What is for me the pièce de résistance in this vehicle is that tail light. Gorgeous laser lights here by BMW, really elevating their rear tail lights from just tail lights to a work of art. You should see these things when they're on. They're absolutely stunning. But those are the main differences between the pre-LCI and this one being the LCI model. But now, back to your regular scheduled programming. Welcome to the interior of the BMW M4 Competition. Step inside.
Today's episode was made with support from BMW Mahikeng. Visit BMW Mahikeng for all your new and used car requirements. BMW Mahikeng offers personalized service and individualized credit solutions. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
So taking a look at the pre-LCI now, after having seen that one, these are some of those changes that we were talking about. Let's start here with our air conditioner vent controls. We see the older design here, but still with this little sort of wheel on the side, that just, it feels so, it feels knurled. It's like a machine finish. It feels really good, even just to touch. And you know me, guys, I'm a sucker for touching and rubbing on things in car interiors. We come to the steering wheel, completely different steering wheel. That one had the flat bottom. This one is the fully round steering wheel. It doesn't have that sort of aluminium, almost engineered looking bridge sort of design going on here at the bottom. It's got the standard steering wheel that we know from the BMWs. It also doesn't have the center marker that the LCI model has. Another big change, and probably the most obvious one to anyone looking at these vehicles' interiors, is the screens. Here we have two completely separated screens. They're not even in the same binnacle, whereas with the LCI model we saw is that one sweeping screen. Apart from that, the sound system, both Harman Kardon. The seats are absolutely gorgeous with this Alcantara suede leather on the sides. So comfortable with the M4 badge that lights up. It really is a stunning place to be. Carbon fiber roof, obviously to decrease the weight of this vehicle, and because of that, no sunroof, but it does have the black roof lining that just helps add to that sporty finish of this car. It's still a very special place to be. This thing will run rings around most vehicles on the road, and I'm definitely looking forward to taking it out for a spin. In fact, I think it's enough talking, guys. Let's take this baby out on the road. Driving impressions of the BMW M4. Now this, as you know now, is a 2021 model that I'm currently driving. Pre-LCI, but believe me guys, oh man, it is up there with the best of them. There's nothing about this performance that says 2021. Honestly speaking, it's one of those cars that makes you feel how you're supposed to feel when you're driving a vehicle like this. This thing is a rocket ship. It's not even funny. By far the most powerful car I've tested on my channel. 650 Newton meters of torque. The previous most powerful car that I tested was a 600 Newton meter Everest, and that was with a V6 engine. Now, that was okay, but you know what? You cannot compare what you feel as far as acceleration is concerned in that car to what it is that you feel in this car. This thing is in a league all on its own. Honestly speaking, it's one of those things where you hit that accelerator and you are just pushed right into your seat. Now, whenever we do one of these specials, we always try and keep it special, and this time, you know, the guys at BMW Mahikeng have definitely hooked us up with this one. It is something else. Honestly speaking, look, we're going to talk a little bit about the creature comforts because, you know, I don't think anyone clicked on this video to hear about how many cup holders a BMW M4 has. No, that's definitely not why you're watching this. This is why. Oh, baby. My organs are shifting. My organs are literally shifting. Oh my goodness. What? That's what 0 to 103.9 seconds looks like. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. What BMW is able to do with their twin turbo charging technology just blows my mind every time. Now, that said, you know, this one is a pre-LCI model. You would never know. Everything is bang on target. From the sound system being a Harman Kardon sound system to, you know, the two screens that you have in front of you. Wow. Yeah, this car, it feels special. Everything about it feels special. It's so special, you get traffic moving out of your way even if you didn't want it to, you know? But yeah, this car just, Now, a lot of the noises that we're hearing inside the cabin are pumped in from, you know, the speaker system, but they definitely make sure that it goes with how the car feels. This thing feels absolutely spectacular. This acceleration is mind-bending. Honestly speaking, it's a vehicle that when you drive it slow, it feels like you're walking a pit bull. Literally, it just feels like it wants to go. You drop it in manual and you drive slow. Every time you hit the pedal shifter to change the gears, it's rearing to go, and go it definitely does. This thing's acceleration is absolutely crazy, and yet the suspension feels surprisingly compliant. Now, that said, there's a whole host of things that you can do on this car's infotainment system in order to customize how it feels, how it drives, what the suspension feels like, how strong the engine responses are. You can do all of that stuff. But I mean, just put in its normal M2 mode. And interestingly, when you hit the M2 button, it raises the top speed of the vehicle from 250 kilometers an hour to 309 kilometers an hour. I mean, I should not buy this car. This car would be a problem for me because my fuel bill would be sky high. There's no driving this thing normally. You know, I mean, I hear people say, yes, you can daily an M4, and it's true. You really can daily an M4. It's a very comfortable cabin. You know, all of the materials you feel in it feel really good. The ambient lighting is really sexy. All of the silver finishes in here are done in a nice satin silver finish. Everything that you touch feels good. The amount of carbon fiber in this cabin, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it really is a thing to behold. But honestly speaking, if I have to own one of these things every day, I would lose my mind. That's why I only drive these things on these wonderful specials, because 900, come on now. This car is absolutely spectacular, and mind you, the facelifted one, the LCI model, has got 15 extra kilowatts. I'm really looking forward to one day getting my hands on one of those to let you guys know if there is a discernible difference in how these cars feel. But in the meantime, I am so happy to be where I'm at right now. It really isn't funny. These seats are so comfortable. You could eat up the miles in this vehicle. Honestly speaking, there's nothing in here that makes you feel like, you know, you got that bone jarring suspension. No, it really is so compliant, so soft to drive. I've been in fact, the vehicle I tested in my 800 subscriber special, the Polo GTI, that rode very, very hard. I mean, I felt like if I were to drive that thing daily, I would have back problems. But in this one, oh man, the support that you get in your back too is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this thing is something special, and those 4 pipes at the back breathe too. I mean, never mind the fact that we have a bunch of sounds piped into the car. You can tell by how people react when you are gunning the car that they want to move out of your way. They can hear this thing coming. And boy, does it do that, especially in the M2 mode, which is the only mode I'm driving it in, because it's an M4, guys. Come on. You want it to open up those valves in the exhaust system and really breathe. So, you know, it's one of those cars that you really want it, you get into it, and it sort of puts the fear of God in you. And once you get over that fear, then you really get to enjoying it. But it's absolutely stellar. The way that BMW have not only engineered this car, this engine, the suspension, and the gearbox. I don't know if there's anything else for it, save for the natural competitors. Now, obviously, I haven't driven a C63 yet. I haven't driven an RS4 yet. I'm dying to get my hands on those kind of vehicles. But until then, this is the champ to me. I'm not even gonna lie. As far as performance cars are concerned, and it's not that it shocks you with the power, because the thing is, you know you're getting into an M4. If you're a car lover, you know what it is that you're getting into. But to actually feel it doing what it does is something else. To know that you hold the wheel and you have full access to all of the power that this thing has to offer is crazy, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if you've never experienced something like this, put it on the bucket list, because I'm checking one thing off the bucket list: actually driving an M car. And we know, look, M cars, their heritage is really strong. But I put it to you that strong as the heritage is, this acceleration is even stronger. It is aggressive. Oh man, let's see. Pedal shifters. Oh yeah. And the brakes are here to join the party too. Oh my greatness. this car really is something else. Honestly speaking, how the gear knob just falls to hand when your arm is on the steering wheel. At no point when you're sitting in this car do you feel like it's about to get away from you, if you know what you're doing, obviously. I mean, as with any car, if you get reckless with it, it will bite you back. But this one, I am super happy with. 900 subscribers, on to 1,000. Oh my greatness. Guys, this has been the end of an epic episode of Random Wednesday. To every single one of you that hit the subscribe button leading up to this 900 subscriber special, we really want to express our thanks to you. To the people at BMW Mahikeng, we want to express our thanks to them too, because they've been there for us right from the very beginning. So, you know, it's only right that we came full circle and really did this video with them. It's been an absolute blast driving this car. If it's your first time bumping into our channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Share it with a friend, leave us a comment, let us know what you think of the work that we're doing. My name is not important. What's important is what we do here. This is Random Wednesday. Let's get it.